Hey guys, I have something very exciting to talk about. So, as most of you, if not all of you, know, uh, I left the Ninjago fandom a while ago because I just got bored of the show. But I decided, my OC UA, I decided to give her a brand new story. So, if you don't know who UA is, she is was my Lurimi Next Generation OC. But now I decided to change that. I decided from now on she is Ervin and Levi's daughter. And I'll get more into like how she came to be very soon. So she's now an Attack on Titan, and I honestly love that about her. I'm so excited to actually share this. But yeah, let's get into it. Before I say anything, I want to warn you guys. Here's a little spoiler warning. If you haven't seen Attack on Titan, please, and like if you don't want spoilers, please click away, finish the show, and then come back because this is literally the greatest anime of all time. You do not want to have it spoiled. There's so many plot twists. Now that y'all have clicked away, let's get into it. So, Yue was born to her biological parents, Evelyn and Gale, who were loyal scouts. Now, they were very good fighters, very skilled fighters, very talented. However, they died on a mission, and Ervin watched them die, and he couldn't help them because otherwise he would have died as well, obviously. This mission was the very same mission in the very first episodes when the scouts came back into the walls, and Aaron was looking at them, being all gushy and stuff, and Ervin became commander. Now, Hanji found Yue, and they brought her to Ervin, and Ervin knew exactly who her parents were. And although he was busy, although he was commander now, he knew he did not have time. And like at first he wasn't gonna take her in, but then he realized that his father would have wanted her to take Yue in at least, or him to take you in, sorry, at least part time while he found her a home. So Irvin took her in to care for a while, while also looking for new foster parents for Yue. Over time he got attached and he decided to actually keep her and raise her as his daughter. This is how Yue became Yue Smith, the commander's daughter. Now she was around 11 at the time, so around Annie's age. And she also, so this is when the wall gets breached. Yue somehow finds a puppy and she decides to take him in, somehow convinces Irvin. And that's Kido. This is where Kido comes on because, he was her dog in the Ninjago universe. So I decided to keep him. I love Kido. Fast forward a couple of years later, Levi is now in the Scouts. He and Irvin realized they liked each other. They gave dating a shot and they decided to elope secretly. Nobody knows. Except for Yue, who is now adopted by Levi, which now makes her part Ackerman. Not by blood, but technically that's her last name. So she is now Yue Ackerman Smith. And I need to figure out a middle name. So once she is of age, Yue decides she wants to join the Scouts. She wants to honor her biological parents and she wants to make Levi and Irvin proud. Now, they are very much against the idea because she will die. And Yue decides to rebel against them and join anyway. She signs up. She somehow survives Shadis. And that's my bird. I have birds. Now, during her cadet days, Yue actually starts bonding with a lot of the scouts, including Aaron, Historia, well, Krista back then, Armin, and Annie. Now, she feels so betrayed when Annie is revealed as a female Titan, but for now we're focusing on Armin and Annie. Yue is there when Armin calls Annie a good person. She notices that Annie is kind of nervous, kind of blushing, and that's when she realizes those two like each other a lot. And the more she observes them, the more she observes their training and their little secret glances, she realizes that they like each other. And then she feels even more heartbroken when she realizes Annie's the female Titan. Um, she doesn't really have a crucial part here up until season 3, I guess. Or I just haven't figured it out yet. Um, but she ends up bonding with Astoria a lot, and those two become really good friends. Um, and Ymir. So her closest friends are Ymir, Historia, Sasha, and Armin. After Annie crystallizes herself. Um, I say a lot, don't I? Anyways, moving on to season 3. We're gonna skip straight to Ervin's death. Actually, no, we're gonna skip to Historia becoming queen. So, while there's no missions yet,
Yue decides she's gonna help out Historia in the palace, cause Historia just lost Ymir. Her mental health is at her lowest. She was forced to become queen. She killed her dad, and Yue decides she's gonna go help her out, show some emotional support, and they're just like bonding even more now. And later on, we're gonna skip to Erwin's death now. So, in the Shiganshina arc, she watches Bertolt burn Armin, and the flock brings Erwin over. Levi's trying to decide who to save, and Yue, knowing that her dad has been through way too much and has gone through too much pain in his life, she decides to convince Levi to revive Armin instead. Now, this is the toughest decision she's ever had to make because it's either her best friend or her dad. But she knows that Erwin would want Armin, and she decides she herself is gonna accomplish Erwin's dream of seeing the basement. And she does. I can go into plenty of more detail about this, but I need to figure out season 1 and 2 where her role is, and I need to figure out how I'm gonna like build up her relationship with Bertolt because like I kind of want them to have a little thing, and then he betrays her by being the colossal titan. But like I'm gonna see how this goes because I also have another OC who I ship with Bertolt. Yuen is a love interest, and I was thinking of it being Historia, but her like she ends up with the farmer at the end, sadly. Um, and also she's like still grieving over Ymir. So I'm gonna figure it out because like I'm completely taking out Levi Everdeen out. Um. Anyway, yeah, I think that's it. This feels like sending a voice message to my friends, and it's such a chill video. Like, I'm sorry for the black screen again. Before I go, I'd like to say that Yue is no longer in Ninjago. She is now in Attack on Titan. She has nothing to do with Ninjago or Lloyd and Harumi. If you're mad about that, deal with it. If you don't like it, I really don't care. I'm sorry. She's my OC. I can do whatever I want. Anyway, I think that's all I needed to say. If you have any more questions, do let me know in the comments. Season 4 Yue looked so cool in that suit. And she forgave Gabi, by the way. Just saying. I'm not a Gabi hater, and neither is Yue. And yeah, that's really it all. Like that's all I need to say. I'll see you guys next time, whenever that is. Yeah, bye.